In much of the Democratic Party, it's now fashionable to say that America is racist. That is a lie. America is not a racist country.
There was a big win for Trump this weekend, hours after he launched his new sneaker line in a surprise visit to SneakerCon in Philadelphia. The gold Never Surrender high tops officially sold out. No word yet on if the limited supply of $399 kicks will be restocked. Jason, you're a fashionable guy. Will you be getting yourself some Trump sneakers, bright gold, so you can blend in
Not
here on the
at that
streets?
price. Holy cow. You can get them in POTUS white or T-red. They are definitely a collectible item. You know what drives the Democrats nuts? Donald Trump does so well with blue-collar workers. Those truckers that are saying, hey, we're not going to deliver to New York City, that's the heart and soul of the Trump movement. And Democrats can't stand it. They don't understand it. They don't like it. But they try to fight back with these stupid op-eds that make no sense.
Because even the sneaker thing, I was on social media last night. Very interesting, as you see black support eroding from Joe Biden. This is connecting with black America because they love sneakers. They're into sneakers. They love this is a big deal, certainly in the inner city. So when you have Trump roll out his sneaker line, they're like, wait a minute, this is cool. He's reaching them on a level that defies and is above politics. The culture always trumps politics. And Trump understands culture like no politician I've ever seen.
Question for you on that point, though.
Yeah.
Will the people that are excited about the sneakers and excited about Donald Trump, will that translate into them going out and voting for Donald Trump?
Well, anybody willing to put $400 down for a pair of sneakers? Yeah, I think that's commitment and love. It's
hope you're
something.
right.
It's something. It's affection on some level. I don't think this is just for collectors. It's for people who want Donald Trump brand sneakers.
I had to stop it here because this is absolute buffoonery and racism. It's racist. And I'm sure Stephen A. Smith would disagree or really hate that black people are saying this. So basically what they said is, and this is not even a dig on, I don't even think black women, because if you think about sneakers, you think about J's, you think about Air Force Ones, you think about any sneaker that you could think about, you know who the target is black males. So that's why I don't have too much, because this is what they think of black males, because black males are into sneakers and, you know, there's a word for it, you know, being a sneakerhead and all of that. But he basically said that he's connecting with the black community, especially the inner city, because you don't want better apartments with no mold. You don't want better apartments in things that are not just thrown together, lead in your paint, water that is horrible, like in Flint, Michigan. You don't want housing. You don't want better pay. You don't want health care. You don't want reparations, since they can send billions to Israel and Ukraine. You don't want your children to get the best education that they can. You want sneakers. That's the only thing you give a damn about, is what goes on your feet. Not putting food on the table, not being able to pay your bills, not being able to take a vacation and rest and relax and not work your life away, not livable wages, not better infrastructure, not to close that wealth gap between Black Americans and colorless Americans. You don't want that. Oh goodness, you could never be thinking of that. No, you want sneakers. This is so offensive on every level, but I'm not going to go too hard on anyone because they're sold out. And I know there is a melanated rocket raccoon that have bought them, several, in fact. They are ugly. They are trash, and I'm sure they were made in some sweatshop somewhere. And I did the math. Now, if these shoes are $400, he just got hit with a $364 million lawsuit. So if he sells under $1 million, and that's 910 to be exact, at $400, that will settle his recent debts. You can't make this shit up. This is effing sane. And Biden is no better. You see what they think about you. You see what they say about you. This is This is so offensive on every level. Me as a rational thinking human being, for you to put a pair of sneakers in front of me and think that you can buy my vote that way, to think that I am so unintelligent. It's the fucking audacity for me. This is unbelievable. But again, I mean, I can't take it too personal because I know the demographic that they are going after is black males, because a lot of black males are really trying to jump on this MAGA BS. Just because I can't stand Biden doesn't mean that I'm going to vote for Trump. The both of them are the same. They're disgusting. They're too old. They have done deviant stuff. So I'm going to sit back.
Was a hell of a rugby player. And they beat the hell out of the black and tans. Oh, God, I remember. But you got the whole deal. I went the route of making sure I had a hamburger. So tell me about you guys. What you doing these days?
Why don't you share about your passion in sports?
I'm playing AAU basketball right now.
Are you really? Are you guard?
Yes, sir.
Now, what grade are you in?
7th grade.
7th grade.
Right now, I'm just doing basketball, point guard on the JV team for my school.
How about in school? How y'all doing in school? You should tell the president about the school.
Favorite thing about it is the business academy I'm in. You get to like travel, so we've been to like NC State, Wake Tech, and
You're kidding me.
we went to this small dry cleaning business, and it's cool. It's a great experience.
I'm impressed. Is that a new program at the school?
Yes, sir, it is. It just started just a couple of years ago.
You know how much this guy loves you. You just feel it, can't you?
Yes, sir.
Your dad jumped in front of a bull for you. By the way, we dads are hard to raise. Once you're a teenager, we're hard to raise. So you gotta be patient with us, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
A little patient.
That was a clip of Joe Biden visiting a black family's house. And did you see the surprised look on his face when the young man was talking about like his accomplishments with his education, as if he's shocked? Oh my God, you can do that. He wants to come to the house bringing chicken and French fries and talk about he's going to have a hamburger. It is no different than those Trump ugly ass shoes. This is the left and the right. This is the Democrat and Republican. This is what they think about your black ass. They are both very anti-black and disgusting. 100%. So you can waste your time standing in a line for people who despise you and do not have 1 ounce or drop of respect for you. But as for me and my house, it's never going to happen. I'll go ahead and leave it right here. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.